Yer, how you doing? Go by yada yada. Well, yada. Excuse me. Um, you know, would like to know the other name. Usually Darrell, basically. It's just some people just call it me Daryl, and it's like, no, that's like my biological uncle's name, and like, so even so it's been a lot of mix up. However, my nickname is Yada. Nonetheless, I've been doing some things, right, ever since based about like a year and a half. I've been on a search, right? So I consider myself, I'm a psychic investigator. Okay. There's going to be a rise of psychic investigators. This is almost like people that can tap into the spiritual realms, things that that these eyes can't really see, like, you know, things that are, you feel me, the thing to have a true faith in the unseen. You know, how is it that my mouth is moving and you can't hear the words, however you can feel what I'm saying, yet these eyes can't see it? These yeah, you know, I love you, I really love you. Oh, hey. Oh, you know, so psychic investigations are, you feel me, are on the rise. You can reach out, psychic tarot card readers. There's psychic investigators, people that uses pendulums, like that. People that use it, dowse rods. I would have my dowse rods. You hold them like this and they move like that. You feel me? You can ask a question. You just got to know what kind of, this is what we talk about when we say spirit. So with spirit, whenever you bring up the word spirit, it's really with the unseen. Okay. We're not going to talk about, like, you know, you feel me, paranormal phenomena. You know, I don't want to blow your mind. You're like talking about ghosts and everything. The thing is to educate yourself on these things because they are real, and they usually certain entities like to attach to the ones that are unaware or unawares, or people that don't have much knowledge about it. So yeah, I'm doing some reordering some things. Believe me, my next video, like when you see it, you're gonna be like, bruh, he got that. Like, you feel me? So, you know, I'm gonna show you how I kind of stay off grid a little bit. Even though I stay in like this residence, you know, even though this is, you know, this is my land. I'm in Ocala, Florida right now. Don't come look for me if your energy ain't right, cause I'll know. You feel me? So don't ask me why I have an attitude. It's just, I know how to control my attitude, and, you know, and just be calm. Be calm, be cool. You feel me? So the whole thing is, I know Cert wants to talk about what, waiting for me to unleash the thing about Donald Trump and everything right now. The thing is, I believe that there's a government auditing a government. There's government auditing going on. Because some of these governments are not really for the people. They're not really for the people. They have an agenda that's really for their only self, and it's not really for society. Okay, so we're gonna start uprising, basically, you know, letting them know, hey, you couldn't fulfill the job. You see how the economy is. We have provided. We have another solution. So either you're gonna step down, you know, and you know, we'll have you do this and that, and however you no longer have that position, you are being demoted. Okay, some of these old heads be wanting to be in a position so long they would like to die in it, like and f up everything, and yet they would like to have all this money and whatever that they can't even take with them. You know, money is not made to be saved. Money is made to be circulated. Okay, so the thing is, I don't too much want to talk about the whole money subject, the finances, because we're going to have another type of crypto. We're going to go into cryptocurrency. Is just how we're going to use it, you know, and we're going to start getting things more educational purposes. Do things for educational purposes, you know. So, and it's kind of like, it's about building your business, you know. Some of my hair, I'm gonna get that. I split my shit back in the day, like, okay. And here's another thing. For so-and-so who doesn't think I know about so-and-so, like I said, this is a psychic investigation. Okay. And I am a psychic investigator. I'm 33 years of age. Apparently somebody is trying to steal something from me. And like I said, I'm just, I'm building a case. I got evidence on evidence and to use the court. So when the right person comes to me, so I could sign these papers and everything, so we could get this ball rolling. Like I said, I'm not going to say too much. I know the ones that say they my family are really have been set up for years and years, trying to hoping that I become unalived and unalive myself. The thing is, their time is up because I came into knowing who I am and I came into my my psychic awareness, a higher state of consciousness. So the thing is, the death to the ego is basically causing your consciousness to rise above your ego. Okay. So I don't really have like an ego per se. I have a higher state of consciousness, which is more, spiritually powerful, about talking about, because these beautiful bodies that we have, they're supposed to literally last us forever. The thing is, the better you take care of it, the longer it lasts and the more it heals. Some people are losing their healing abilities, which has caused them to be sick or very distraught in the mind and just like very rage. And they become karmics and they do the same thing over. And because they're losing their healing ability. So they're always going to talk narcissistic, always going to talk death and everything. You just get away from them. Because they're toxic, and they're not going to change. It's like, it's like, what I say, they're like goose, you feel me? Giving your, or swine, like I said, giving your gems to a swine. They're not going to change. They're more. And what you do with it? Have you even used it? Have you even applied the knowledge? Yeah. No, because the thing is, you feel me? I don't care what comes out your mouth. My thing is the fruit that you're producing, the deeds that you're producing, how you come off. That's what I judge. That's what people should be judged, how they come off. Whether what they're saying and how they come off, you feel me? And you could tell whether these individuals are toxic because birds of a feather kick it together. So if you're toxic and you feel me, you're going to be hanging out with toxic people. And toxic people, you feel me, if you don't like being toxic, you feel me, if you're not toxic and the people you hanging around are toxic and I come to you, something about you is toxic. Are you depending on them? Because you're supposed to be independent, not dependent on others. And you're supposed to cause the children to become independent, not to depend on you. Okay, when a tree has a child, that tree has to grow up, you feel me, and stand on its own, has to learn how to get that sunlight. Kind of envies the other tree, so it's like fighting for the sun, and soon is out there hanging with everybody else. You cause the child to be independent, not dependent on you. Some of y'all like when people depend on you. If you ever listen to that song, "Sweet dreams are made of thee, world in the seven seas." Some people like to be used. Some people like to you feel me? Some people like to be abused, and some people, you feel me? Abuse. Some people abuse, and some people like to be abused. Some people, you feel me? Just listen to that song, "Sweet Dreams." Find out which one you are, because this is how the world really works. Me, I know if I'm going to be used, I'm choosing who I allow to use me this time. I'm choosing her to, you could ask me, yeah. Nah, dude, you feel me? Because it's conscious. It's conscious. I'm not slave. I'm not chained to it. Don't bound, you feel me? Don't bound yourself in chains, put chains around yourself. And that takes away your freedom where somebody say, you can't do this, can't do that. Stop telling me what I can't do, because I'm going to tell you what I can do. So this is what's going on. I'm going to update y'all a little bit later. Just letting y'all know I can't die. Like, literally, death can't even hold me down. I am literally the Grim Reaper. Anywho, I love y'all, and we'll talk soon. Again, if you catch this video. 1.